everyone, Elise from Inspection Express here. I'm very excited to be able to show you today how you can now edit and create tenant actions for your routine inspections at the admin portal from your desktop. So it is set up exactly the same as it is in the app, but yes, obviously now doable from the admin portal. So whether or not you're conducting your own inspections and just taking your photos and then doing all the other work from your desktops, or maybe you have a inspector who does your routines for you and then you review them and send them off, we've now added the ability for your tenant actions here. I have my routine inspection here that has been conducted. We're going to come in to edit my report. And as you can now see, in our overall section and on our individual items, we now have the tenant action icon here. So I'm going to scroll down a bit and see what we've got from this inspection. So as we can see, we have one here ready to go for us. So we've got a large hole to paint down to the plasterboard. It has got the exact same comment and the exact same photo here for me. That is because you can, of course, just like in the app, copy the comments and photos from the above item. It's also a minor issue noted here. Of course, we can change the level of severity of that issue. So the level of severity then corresponds with what email template you are sending to the tenant with those tenant actions. So it's picking based on that level of severity. So we can absolutely edit this. Maybe we'll change it to a reinspect issue. Maybe we want to have the comments different from each other. So what's in the top section will be in our PDF report, and if we so choose, our owner will see that if we send it to them. And then maybe in the tenant section, so what's here will only be in that email. So my comment is down to plasterboard. I might remove down to the plasterboard and just say must repair. That's done. And you can absolutely remove those tenant actions as well. Maybe this issue is just a general wear and tear, so it's not needing action on it. To remove it, you'll simply just select the tenant action icon there, confirm to delete however many photos. So when you are deleting those photos, it is just deleting the photo from the tenant action, not from the item itself. So you literally type out, delete one photo and OK, and that will delete the tenant actions there for you. I am going to leave this one here. We're going to scroll down a little bit further. So that's editing and deleting the tenant actions. On my window here, we've got a photo. Click on that one. That is a very full thickness hole to this window. And I wouldn't count that as a maintenance or a general wear and tear issue. We're going to say that this is a tenant action. So we're going to add in a comment first of all. And we're just going to say full thickness hole. Oh, it helps if we spell it correctly. There we go. And we'll now select our tenant actions. Scroll down. Default to a minor issue. We're going to change that to a major issue. Select our three dots here to copy the photo and the comment. There they are. Again, I could add more photos here as well if I'd like to. Simply select your camera icon and you'll be able to upload photos that you have saved to your desktop. And I'm going to say for my comment here for my tenant, say must repair in 7 days. There we go. I got there eventually. So that's adding it into an existing inspection as well. So you're not stuck with what's done within the app. Absolutely do everything that you need to with your tenant actions here. So go through the rest of the property or the rest of the inspection, add, edit, remove any tenant actions as need be. We're going to finalize this inspection and then we'll go through sending off your tenant actions email. Okie doke, let's change my filter status over here. All right, there it is. So this is the one we were just working on. My drop down on the right hand side, my third option, send tenant action via tracked email. Now, if you recall, we had 2 tenant actions in that inspection with 2 different levels of severity. And yes, I did say the level of severity determines the email template. If you have multiple tenant actions, we're not going to send multiple emails. We will put them into the same email, so just the one. The template that's used will be picked on the item that has the highest level of severity. So our walls was a re-inspect issue, but our window was a major issue. So this is the major issue email template that we have selected here for you. So yes, as many tenant actions as you need. There is no limit on there, just whatever's required for that specific inspection. I can then schedule to send my tenant action email at a future date, or I can simply send now and it will send it off. And again, that is a tracked email. So if you're unaware where you can track your emails, in the view history here, we have our actions that we've conducted, of course, but then our emails is here and they are fully tracked. So that is our new addition of tenant actions to the admin portal. I'm really glad that we're able to provide this for you now. Just make your lives a little bit easier, a little bit faster, and streamline your workflows even further. Thanks so much for watching, and reach out to us if you need anything at all.